Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's update on Winter Storm Garnett. So, Winter Storm Garnett is impacting the Northern Rockies into the Northern Plains this evening and taking a look at the 18Z run of the NAM model to time out Winter Storm Garnett. Snow will spread into Minnesota as we go into about 1 a.m. Central Time tonight, and then through the overnight, snow will spread across Wisconsin into northern Michigan with freezing rain across Illinois, Indiana, and southern Ohio. And then as we go into about 9 a.m. through noon tomorrow, heavy freezing rain will continue across central Ohio with snow across Wisconsin, Michigan, sleet beginning to fall across Maryland into Washington, D.C., the Delmarva, snow through Pennsylvania. And then as we go into a 4 tomorrow afternoon, this is when we're really going to start to see heavy freezing rain across much of the northern half of Ohio, Indiana, western Pennsylvania, the Delmarva, and very heavy sleet once again across southeastern Pennsylvania, northern Maryland, heavy snow into eastern Pennsylvania, southern New Jersey, and then going into 7 p.m. tomorrow, this will continue to spread to the east. An initial round of heavy snow moving through New York City, very heavy sleet in Philadelphia. Going into 10 p.m. tomorrow, heavy snow spreads through New England, through Boston, Providence, Hartford, all of New York State. Heavy sleet and freezing rain continues across Pennsylvania. Going into tomorrow night, around 1 a.m., heavy snow across the entire Northeast pretty much, and this will continue through the overnight into Sunday morning as our storm exits into about 10 a.m. Eastern Time Sunday morning. So what does this mean for snowfall accumulations? Going to be seeing a lot of snow from this across the Northeast, but first, about 2 to 6 inches across the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, maybe up to 7 inches in north central Wisconsin through Green Bay. And then as we go into the Northeast, across portions of New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, looking at between 6 and 12 inches of snow, including up to 9 inches in Boston, 10 inches in Providence, 9 inches in Hartford, and possibly up to 5 inches in New York City. Could be seeing a pretty decent amount of snow for New York City. Really depends on where that rain snow line is, or should I say that freezing rain snow line is. Taking a look at our ice accretion, however, once again, we're looking at an ice storm across areas of Ohio, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware, Northern Virginia, Eastern West Virginia, where we're going to be seeing as much as a quarter to a third of an inch of ice accretion across Ohio, southeast Pennsylvania, and then once again in southwestern Pennsylvania, looking at the potential for half an inch to maybe even 3/4 of an inch of ice accretion, resulting in power outages and almost impossible travel. So make sure you are preparing for an ice storm once again across areas of Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maryland. And closing off the video with our National Weather Service Watches, Warnings, and Advisories map, we have winter weather advisories in the purples across Montana, the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Maryland, into Virginia and Ohio, and then winter storm warnings across southern North Dakota through north central Minnesota, western Wisconsin, southeastern New York, into western areas of Connecticut and Massachusetts. I think New York City, you're just south of the winter storm warnings, and then winter storm watches just to the east, including Boston and Providence. And then we do have a couple of ice storm warnings as well for south central Pennsylvania and flood watches in West Virginia. So this is going to be another significant winter storm, bringing heavy snow and ice to the northern plains, the Midwest, her upper Great Lakes, and the Northeast especially. So make sure you are preparing for Winter Storm Garnett if you live in these areas. Thanks for watching. Please stay safe and have a wonderful evening, my friends.